I invite Tom Laan here, interactive media design student at the Royal Academy in The Hague. And he has a special interest in music, and what we'll see tonight is how these two interests combine, interaction design and music. And I think I should give a word to Tom to explain us where the DJ is in Crowd DJ.
The DJ? Well, actually, Crowd DJ itself is nothing without people. So what you see is pretty much nothing but people. Yeah, you do see some squares on the floor, and there's a small camera above there. But you do need people. What Crowd DJ does, it's a small dance floor, and each of the squares on the dance floor trigger an audio channel of an audio composition if somebody is dancing in that square. But I think the best way to explain it is to show it later on.
But this is not just it, right? The squares?
This is what you see, but what's there is the camera there. It goes all the way to the laptop, and I control that laptop with a small remote controller.
Okay, so basically what you do is you have a video camera aimed at this.
Yeah.
The video image is divided in segments?
Yeah, in 9 different areas. Mm-hmm. And those 9 video streams, there's a patch on top of them, and if there is somebody moving, you can see the amount of pixels that change per second, and that gives a certain value, and that tells Ableton to turn a channel on or off. So
basically, the dancing crowd determines what the DJ plays or how intense it is? Am I saying that correctly?
The control of the crowd is just the overall sound output. There's still somebody who have to contribute the music to the project, but the crowd decides whether they want to hear certain parts or not, and they have to constantly keep moving in order to hear music.
So I know that you also DJ yourself.
Yeah.
You sometimes have these slow evenings, you know, where you have to work very hard to get the people dancing. In Crowd DJ, it seems to be like, how does it solve that, like slow evenings?
Well, I don't do slow evenings. It's very simple. If people don't want to dance, they don't get music. You have to work for the music.
So basically you punish them by not giving them any music. I like that attitude. And where did you find the inspiration for this? Because it is actually a quite ingenious system, and you would expect that something is already out there, but there isn't, right?
What I see as a DJ, I'm a DJ myself. I quite old school because I like to play with vinyl. I also do digital stuff, but from my experience, I've seen a lot of artists perform, and especially lately, they're just sitting behind a laptop. And I'm not saying that it's easy to do a live set with just a laptop. You can make it as hard as you want. You can do the most amazing stuff, but as a visitor, you only see somebody or maybe 2 people behind a laptop, and that's, to me, that's rather boring. And like you showed with Daft Punk, it's still, the crowd is not really contributing anything to the music, and by giving them control over the actually sound output, and quite a big part of the output as well, just the entire output, you engage the crowd more into the performance.
Okay. Hey, and a completely different question. Making a comparison between Crowd DJ, your project, and Matthijs Munnik's Microscopic Opera, you both use its video analysis software, right? Yep. But Matthijs has decided to just use the general image as an input, and you decide to cut it up in parts. Do you think the two are also interchangeable? So could you work, for instance, with the dancing blobs?
I think one very big difference between the 2 projects is that with the tracing of the little worms, the point of that is that it's just a random creation, and you get the soundscapes effects, and the worms do not know they are being videotaped and somebody is making nice compositions.
That's what you say.
But but in this case, you're actually fully aware that the camera itself is only a tool to see if there's somebody moving or not. It could also be infrared or the laser techniques.
But in principle, we could paste your setup to the microscope and have
it will be possible. Yeah.
The microbes in Matthijs' project.
Dump a whole bunch of worms here.
We could do that too. Eels. Maybe you could demonstrate it to us.
Yeah.
Should we go out of this grid?
If everybody could move outside of the dance floor, also the shadows.
Test 1.
Test 9.
Test 9.
Test 9.
Test 9.
Test 2.
Test 8.
Test 7.
Test 7.
Test 7.
Test 7.
Test 7.
As you can hear, it really doesn't work on your own because, yeah, there's no crowd. I'm just on my own and myself another crowd. So I need at least 9 people to help me here to trigger all the channels and see what we can do. Well, of course, different people like different music, so let's try something else. Keep moving, huh?
5. 5.
Okay, I want to do a little experiment. If I say stop, everybody stand still, and the music should drop. So, first move a little. Okay, now stop. Stand still. And now move again. Something else maybe. So yeah, that's pretty much how it works. I will be playing a half an hour set later, so then you all can join us.